Hello everyone and welcome to Best Side Cycling. Today I'm out cycling again with my Brompton, and behind me, would you believe it, is actually China. So that's Shenzhen right there. I live really deep in Hong Kong, New Territory, so it's actually a short bike ride for me to get here. And for those of you that have been following, recently I got a new Brompton P-Line right here in front of me. It's a 4-speed Brompton steel frame titanium fork and rear rack setup. And basically what I wanted to go over today is some of the few upgrades that I've made thus far that has enabled me to ride much more comfortably and much more faster and have it be a lot more lightweight. So basically the most bang for your buck items. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so with the few upgrades to talk about, I think the biggest one or change that I made so far in terms of just riding overall, and number one is to the drivetrain. So this front chainring used to be a 50T chainring, and I've downsized it to a 44. So this Brompton is only a 4-speed, and its range actually is not that big. So there's only 168% gear range. Basically, it means that you're not gonna get that much choice whether you're going for a high gear or low gear. And without fussing around too much, you can switch it out for the smaller chain ring, and then you'll have to shorten the chain a bit. But what this has basically enabled me to do is basically change my gears from 1 to 4 to sort of 0 to 3. So now I have an extra one, and it was super helpful because I recently climbed the peak using this. So pretty sustained 6-7% gradients and without a trouble. So that really helps. And as you saw in my previous video, I had to walk up that giant mountain. And now I'm pretty sure this is still not enough, as this is still not that compact compared to the road bike setups, but this goes a long way to make things a lot more comfortable. So that's tip and upgrade number one. All right, the next thing that I changed out is in regards to the grips. So these were the grips that came with the bike, just standard foam circular grips. They are, for my hand size, a decent, okay to grip on. But definitely for longer rides, especially if you're used to drop bars, you'd like a place for your palms to sit on and your wrists. So here, these are the Ergon GP1, super popular handlebar grips. I got the small size because I do have smaller hands, but they have a lot of different other form factors. One even with sort of like horns that you hold up this way if you prefer. But for me personally, I find that this is already like the widest I can go. If anything, I want a sort of narrower handlebar to grab onto, but that might be something I'll look into for the future. But for now, this has gone a long way to make those multi-hour rides more bearable. All right, and then the third major change and upgrade I made was with the pedals. So this was right when I bought the bike. This is what comes with the standard Brompton one. It is very heavy, lets you fold up when you're not using it. And then they suggested these titanium detachable ones. So I'll show you how it detaches. Pretty simple. If I can hold this together. Yep, all you do is just pull it back and then it just pulls out, and that's it. So it's really night and day difference in terms of the weight, and that's why I would put this category in. So this is probably the easiest and biggest weight saving change you can make. These ones do run for, it was a good cost though. I think about like 100 USD depending. But definitely well worth it, considering that I mainly got the P-Line so that I could be taking the bus and doing all sorts of different things. Yeah, so let me know what you think of the changes I made to my Brompton. Are those the most cost-efficient bang for your buck changes, or do you think there's other ones that I need to make as well? But so far, I think this is probably what I'm gonna roll with for a majority of my time here, able to go at a pretty good speeds and climb a lot of the hills that I want to climb. So anyway, I'll catch you all in the next one.